Welcome back in one of the Bears Run Plays YouTube channel. Today is Wednesday, February 19th. And we are back from the NBA All-Star break. You will notice no camera tonight. I am playing the away game today. My apartment complex said that they were not going to shovel any snow or do anything with the snow. And where we are located at, we got they were calling for between 12 and 16 inches. I think we got between 8 and 10, but decided not to stay there because I got to go to work tomorrow. And for some reason, my camera's not working. I am on the backup laptop, probably why, but just not a great night overall. We are back from the All-Star break though, and it was. I mean, I guess it was entertaining. Dunk contest was cool. Mac McClung, Tyler Hero winning the 3-point contest. We went 1-1. Shaq's OGs get the win. We did pick that. We lost the 3-point contest, so I put a loss there. I'm not counting the loss for the Spurs. I lost money on it, which is bullshit. I don't know how the sportsbook can get away with that. The Spurs broke no rules. They asked before the game even started, can we do this? All the refs said yes. They talked about that. You made that eligible to bet on, and they were disqualified because they made the NBA look like a laughingstock, which they are, it's just bullshit that they even counted that as a loss. So I'm not counting that as a loss. We are going to move on to Wednesday night. We only have one game on Wednesday night, a couple player props to talk about. Not going to be a long breakdown whatsoever, but I mean, what did you guys think of the All-Star break? There's definitely things that they can do better, I think. Most of them, including the players trying a little bit harder, but there's really nothing you can do unless you want to do like countries, United States with the world or something like that, which would be fun. But I understand why they don't want to do that. Probably not enough players on the international side yet. They have some of the best players. There's probably not a lot of players to fill that roster up quite yet. But also heard some other crazy things about the All-Star break. Probably not going to discuss those. But let's just say Matthew Dellavedova might need to come out of retirement if they wanted to do that game. But overall, I think the All-Star game just needs the players to try harder, and that would make everything better, but that's never going to happen. Let's move on. We have LaMelo Ball playing in this game for the Hornets, new-look Hornets team. No big boy down low for them anymore. Was going to go to the Lakers. That trade got denied because they said he failed his physical. Hornets say, no, he's perfectly fine, so we'll see what happens there, but both these teams look a little bit different. LaMelo Ball is going to be back on the court. No minute restriction, I'm being told, for him. From what I read, he's been dealing with a lot of injuries this season. No injury going into this game. Also, Luka. About an hour and a half ago, JJ Redick said no minute restriction on Luka, so that's going to be big in this game as well. I'm still going to take the Hornets. Last two games, the Hornets have been pretty competitive going up against the Lakers. Haven't lost by 13-plus points in 3 of the last 5 games. I think they stay competitive in this one, especially with LaMelo Ball playing on the road in LA. I think he's going to have a big game. And I'm going to take him on my player props because why not? I mean, it's the only game on. Might as well be taking some stars for tomorrow. So let's go look at those player props for tomorrow. Hornets plus 13.5 is going to be a play. LaMelo Ball over 24.5 points. The Hornets have a really tough decision whether or not they're going to sign LaMelo Ball. I think they probably should. He's one of the better players in the NBA. He just takes way too many shots, and he's kind of inconsistent, especially from deep. He also shoots off of one leg, which is, if he makes the shots, it's great. But if he misses, you're like, why are you shooting off one leg? He's just one of those players that you either love him or you don't. And for your organization, maybe you don't want to have him shooting 35 times, making 15 of those shots, scoring 35 points. But it's also at the same time nice to have a guy like LaMelo Ball. He sells tickets, he sells merchandise, and overall he's a really good player. Just sometimes he's a little bit selfish with the ball. But I'm going to take him here over 24.5 points. I think he's going to have a big day going up against the Lakers as the first play of the day. Second play tonight, we are going to be looking at Luka Doncic to go over his total points. First 2 games of the Lakers on that minute restriction. He's not going to have one tonight. I think he had 16 and 13 in his 2 games for the Lakers, and he's Luka Doncic. He's one of the best players in the NBA. I think this is the game going up against the Hornets. I mean, I think this is a game he just pours on 30-plus points just to see what he can do. LeBron James banged up apparently with an ankle injury, decided not to play in the All-Star game 30 minutes before. Make sure everybody's looking at LeBron James in the All-Star game. Very well planned by him. Not hating, I just know that's exactly what he wanted to do. I think this is the game you got to take Luka. 24.5 points. We're getting a discount. Usually this is set at 28.5 over the years with Luka, sometimes even in the 30s for Luka. He's just such a good player. I think this is the game that they're going to showcase his talent. So I'm going to take him 24.5 points as a final play. Again, not a lot to talk about the NBA with the only one game, and it's a snooze fest kind of game, but we're going to try to get some winners on Wednesday night. Hornets with the points. I think it will be a competitive game. Luka over 24.5, LaMelo Ball over 24.5 as the final play. We'll be having a contest throughout the entire season in the NBA. Didn't want to do it tonight because I didn't have my face. Probably should have said that at the beginning of the video, but it is going to be not like Streak for the Cash. You guys know that game, Streak for the Cash, but it is going to be similar to that. And I think everybody's going to have fun with it. Everybody can get into it. I think we're going to have an NBA. We'll probably have a jersey giveaway at the end of the season, maybe a cash prize. I don't know. We'll figure something out. I'll ask what everybody wants the prize to be. But guys, going to do it for the NBA picks and props for Wednesday, February 19th, slate of games. If you guys enjoyed the content, please drop a like this video and subscribe channel below. See you guys next video, and thanks for watching.